Rajapur Community Hospital is run by the government. Patients here have, in theory, better access to health care than those living in even more isolated areas, who may have at best only local clinics to rely on. Yet even here, the lack of basic medical resources is obvious. Nurses have to take stock of their dwindling resources and only treat those who need it most. There are almost no IV drips to speak of. There's no sign of fresh blood and plasma. And nurses can't even give tetanus injections to treat lacerations, which, in light of the cyclone, are common. The best they can do is clean and bandage wounds and hope there's no infection.
It's been almost a week. We've been ready with our team and we're ready to go out anywhere. But we haven't seen anyone come here apart from you. I don't know why. Maybe the government can explain.
Some food has arrived, care of the local government. At mealtimes, patients are given curry and rice. But the stark reality is that this hospital is nearly out of medicine, and the government hasn't provided any yet. Government officials were asked repeatedly by Al Jazeera to offer comment or clarification. All interview requests were denied. Frustration is growing at hospitals like this because officials here are being told they may have to wait another week until medical help arrives, which means many people are wondering if they should be putting their faith in the government's plan or if they should be talking to NGOs and other aid agencies to get the medical assistance they so desperately need. Despite the difficulties, the man in charge says somehow they'll get by.
We can manage right now with what we have. However, if there is an epidemic, like diarrhea for example, there is no way we can cope with what we have now.
Many injuries would be beyond this hospital's abilities even in the best of times, but not things like dehydration, simple fractures or infection. The overall sense of frustration comes not from the unique problems brought about by the cyclone, but in the end, the basic ones, the ones the staff here anticipated and could deal with if only they could get just a little help from the government. Owen Fay, Al Jazeera, Rajapur Community Hospital, Bangladesh.